held, making it a significant barrier. If the price breaks above this, it could signal strong bullish momentum. Both levels are critical for setting stop-loss orders and targeting profit-taking. Watching how price interacts with these levels can provide valuable insight into market sentiment in this daily time frame. Did you know that around 90% of day traders actually lose money? It's shocking but true. The allure of quick profits often draws many into this high-risk arena, but studies show that only a small fraction of day traders consistently succeed. This is largely due to the costs of frequent trading, emotional decision-making, and the challenge of accurately predicting short-term market movements. Moreover, over the long term, only about 1% of these traders are able to achieve sustainable profitability. Contrast that with long-term investing, where the historical average annual return for the S&P 500 is around 10%. So, while day trading might seem tempting, the odds are stacked heavily against you. Alright, traders. For those just joining us, we're currently focused on Solana, trading at $135.19, up about 2.52% in the last 24 hours. This surge is catching attention as the market fluctuates. A lot has been happening, with bullish sentiment driving interest, and traders are eager to see if this momentum holds. We're also keeping a close eye on broader market trends, including Bitcoin and Ethereum movements, which could impact Solana's price action. If you're in the game, stay sharp. Monitor your positions and be ready for any volatility. It's a wild ride out there, so don't let opportunities slip through your fingers. We'll keep you updated on all developments, so stick around. Welcome to the Angry Trader journey. We're deep in the beta development of our automated trading bot, and it's a ride filled with ups and downs. This project is a work in progress, constantly evolving as we learn what truly works in real market conditions. We've had our wins, sure, but also some setbacks that keep us grounded and motivated. We invite you to join us and watch our progress in real time. Your feedback is crucial. It shapes what we build next and helps us refine our strategies. As we tackle challenges and celebrate victories together, you're not just spectators, you're part of this journey. So, subscribe and let us know your ideas. Tell us what you'd like to see and what challenges you face in trading. Together, we can navigate this complex landscape and build something truly remarkable. Thanks for being part of the Angry Trader community. Yes. We did it. Profit taken on Sol, and it feels amazing. Our trade resulted in a gain, with a positive P&L. I'm thrilled to have locked in these gains. It's a great feeling to see our strategy pay off. The market moved in our favor, and we capitalized on it. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate this win and build on this momentum. We made the right call, and it paid off. I'm satisfied with the outcome and looking forward to the next opportunity. This is what trading is all about, making informed decisions and reaping the rewards. Cheers to a profitable trade. In trading, I learned that timing is as crucial as ingredient selection in cooking. Early in my career, I entered positions too quickly, like tossing everything into a pot without checking for balance. The recipe for successful trading involves thoughtful preparation. Just like cooking requires the right temperature to bring out flavors, trading demands the right timing to harness potential profits. I remember one particular trade where I acted prematurely, chasing the sizzle without letting the market simmer. The result? A burnt opportunity and a bitter lesson. In both realms, patience yields the best outcomes. You wouldn't rush a souffle or force a trade to develop before it's ready. Trading at this moment feels like a pitcher in the bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, with a full count. The crowd's anticipation pulses around you. One wrong move can lead to disaster, yet you must maintain unwavering focus. Just like a pitcher reading the batter's stance and the catcher's signals, you need to assess the market conditions and your own positioning. Is your analysis solid? Do you have the right leverage? Every tick feels like a heartbeat. In this pressure cooker, it's crucial to stay composed. Rushing won't win the game. Instead, cultivate awareness of the variables at play: market sentiment, recent news, your own emotions. Analyzing the 5-minute time frame for SOL at $135.042, recent candle behavior reveals some key insights. The last few candles show small bodies with long upper wicks, indicating significant selling pressure at current levels. This reflects indecision among buyers, suggesting a potential reversal or consolidation ahead. In the last hour, we've seen a shift from red to green candles, hinting at momentary bullish sentiment, but the subsequent small-bodied candles suggest exhaustion in buyers. The recent price action has not convincingly broken above the $136 mark, indicating a failed breakout. Currently, we are in a tight consolidation pattern, which typically precedes a decisive move. Traders should watch for a breakout or breakdown from this range. If we see strong green candles emerge, that could indicate a bullish push, potentially targeting the upper end of the 24-hour range. Imagine you're a batter in the bottom of the ninth, the crowd hushed, the game on the line. You stare at the pitcher, analyzing his every movement, gauging the tension in the air. In trading, much like this moment, every second counts. You stand still, aware of your swing's potential but mindful of the risk of a strikeout. At $135.03, you might be resting your position, stopped out, but ask yourself, what does the market reveal beyond immediate price action? Like reading the table in poker, it's about knowing your hand isn't just cards, it's context, timing, and your opponent's plays. Alright, crypto enthusiasts, let's rip through the altcoin jungle. First up, we've got Solana flexing its muscles, surging thanks to a wave of DeFi projects making waves? If you're not watching Solana, you're missing out on some serious action. Meanwhile, Chainlink is catching fire as Oracle integrations are exploding. Who doesn't want real-world data on chain, right? Now, let's turn to Avalanche. It's been on a roller coaster, with some bullish sentiment creeping in as developers flock to its ecosystem. On the flip side, Dogecoin is stuttering, weighed down by meme fatigue. The canine hype train might need a tune-up. And don't sleep on Polygon. It's processing transactions faster than a caffeinated cheetah, grabbing attention from Layer 1 blockchains. On the 24-hour time frame, key technical levels are emerging. Support is at $132.29, the 24-hour low, while resistance is at $137.69, the 24-hour high. These levels are crucial as they represent the recent range-bound trading. A break below $132.29 on the 24-hour time frame could lead to further downside, while a break above $137.69 could spark an uptrend. Additionally, the current price at $134.993 is nearing the midpoint of this range, making it a potential inflection point. Traders should watch these levels closely on the 24-hour time frame for potential trading opportunities. Sell order filled. We've just exited our position in Sol. The details of the trade are as follows: we sold an unspecified quantity of contracts at an unspecified fill price. Unfortunately, the order type and profit/loss details are not available. However, I can tell you that the sell order has likely been executed to either take profits or cut losses, depending on our initial entry point. Without the exact figures, it's difficult to say for certain. Nonetheless, the position has been closed, and we can now re-evaluate our strategy and consider new trading opportunities. Hey everyone! Welcome to the Angry Trader live stream. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you all here with me today as we dive into the action. We're trading Sol, currently sitting at an exciting price of $134.911. How awesome is that? We're in live mode today, which means we're going to feel the pulse of the market together. The energy is electric, and I can't wait to see how this plays out. Whether you're an experienced trader or just here to learn, I promise you're in for a treat. Remember, we're all here to share ideas, learn, and hopefully snag some profits along the way. So grab your snacks, settle in, and let's make the most of this trading session. Let's do this. Even the best traders can be wrong, most just don't realize it until it's too late. That's Paul Tudor Jones reminding us that humility is essential in the face of market optimism. Right now, as we're short 2.0 contracts in this overly bullish environment, remember that the market can be a fickle beast. When Jones made his fortune during the 1987 crash, he had no illusions about being infallible. He prepared relentlessly, analyzing not just data but also sentiment shifts. In sports, athletes thrive not on boasting their skills but adapting to failure. When a game plan falters, they pivot. Similarly, if this rally extends beyond our expectations, don't hold on stubbornly, monitor the momentum. If you find the market continuing to rise, consider tightening your stop loss instead of digging in your heels. Imagine standing in the batter's box, the stadium silence amplifying every heartbeat. The pitcher winds up, and you're locked in, reading his every twitch. In trading, like at bat, you don't just swing because the ball's coming. You wait for the perfect pitch and opportunity that aligns with your strategy and mindset. When you're staring at a stock like Sol at $135.042, think about each tick as a pitch thrown your way. Don't be that trader who swings wildly at every move. Instead, cultivate a keen awareness of rhythm and timing. Sol just plummeted to $135.226. What's driving this massive drop? Is the market finally correcting, or is there something more sinister at play here? This sudden move has wiped out a significant chunk of value, and I'm on high alert to see if this is a buying opportunity or a sign of further decline. In the last few hours, Sol started at around $132.46, showing some bullish momentum. We saw an impressive climb, quickly breaking through resistance at $135. The price continued to surge, testing the upper range near $137.86 before pulling back slightly. During this period, we witnessed a significant spike that pushed Sol up over 2.5%, indicating strong buying interest. The $135 level held firmly as support after the earlier breakout, which is a good sign for bulls. Now sitting at $135.16, we're at a crucial juncture. With momentum building, it looks like Sol could either consolidate around this area or attempt another rally toward the $138 mark. However, if we see a failure to hold above $135, we might retest the lower end of the range around $132. Sell order filled. We just exited our position in Sol, and it's time to assess this move. If we took profits, that's a solid win for us. Capitalizing on price momentum is always the goal. On the flip side, if we cut a loss, it's a necessary evil in trading. Sometimes you've got to protect your capital. Remember, each trade is a part of the bigger picture. Staying disciplined is key. Reassess the market conditions and prepare for the next move. Whether we locked in gains or mitigated losses, we're in control of our trading strategy. Let's keep our heads clear and our strategies sharp for what's next. Imagine you're in the batter's box, the crowd hushed, your heart racing as the pitcher winds up. At that moment, everything hinges on whether you swing or hold back. Just as a batter sizes up the pitch deciding whether to take a calculated risk or wait for the right ball, traders must analyze conditions before acting. When you're halted at that price point, think of the importance of reading the market's pitch. Like a batter recognizing the spin on the ball, you must detect market signals that indicate whether to swing or to stay disciplined. This isn't just about reacting, it's about anticipation and awareness. Yes, we're in. Buy order filled on Sol. We've got our entry, and I'm loving the momentum. The fill price is looking good, setting us up for a potential rally. This is a market order, so we got in at the best available price. Now it's time to see Sol run. I'm expecting a push upward, and our position is poised to capitalize on that move. Let's ride this wave and see where it takes us. We're live, we're in, and I'm excited to see this trade play out. Let's go. In the last 3 hours, Sol started around $132.33, showing some momentum. It quickly climbed, testing the $135 level, and after a brief consolidation, it surged past $137, hitting a peak of $137.73. However, this spike was met with selling pressure, causing the price to retrace back down to the current level of $135.03. During this period, we saw strong support hold at $132.33 while the resistance at $137 was tested multiple times but eventually failed to sustain. This action indicates that traders are active, and volatility is present. Looking ahead, the recent price movement suggests we may see continued swings around the $135 level. If buyers can regain momentum and retest the $137 resistance, we might see another upward push. Oh my gosh, Solana just exploded to $135.012, this is insane, a massive spike out of nowhere. The move is enormous, and I'm talking life-changing percentage gains. This is the kind of action that can make a trader's career in a single instant. Alright, traders, here's a scalp setup on Sol. One setup type, we have a potential breakdown setup. Price has coiled around $135, and it looks ready to drop after rejecting the upper range. 2 trigger, enter short at $134.80. This is just below the critical $135 level, confirming the breakdown. 3 target, aim for a profit at $132.50, hitting that support level where buyers may step in. 4 stop, set your stop loss at $136.20, just above the recent high to protect against a false breakdown. 5 risk/reward, this gives us a risk of $1.40 and a reward of $2.30, resulting in a solid risk/reward ratio of about 1:1.6. This setup is worth taking, given the clear rejection at $135. Let's move. Let's dive into the liquidity story of Sol, where the price sits at $135.078, with a bid/ask spread of just 0.00074%. This tight spread speaks volumes. It's a sign of healthy market participation. Traders are eager to jump in and out without significant friction. Who's providing this liquidity? Market makers are likely hedging their bets, ensuring that they can capitalize on small price movements while absorbing buy and sell orders. With a 24-hour change of over 2.44% and a volume of nearly $680,000, we're in a liquidity sweet spot. Traders are actively engaged, with both retail and institutional players likely participating in this mini rally. It's reminiscent of a well-oiled machine, efficiently churning out orders. Boom, we're in. Our buy order for Sol has just filled, and I am pumped. We've got a fresh new position, and I'm loving the momentum. The fill price is looking good, setting us up for a potentially huge run. This is exactly what we've been waiting for, a chance to ride the wave and take some profits. Let's see where this takes us. I'm excited to be in this trade. Our strategy is playing out, and now it's time to let the market do its thing. We're holding tight, ready to see some gains. This is it, we're live. Multi-time frame analysis for Sol at $135.085. 1 minute view *. The immediate microtrend shows slight bullish movement, but there's substantial noise, suggesting caution. 5 minute view *. The short-term trend appears mildly bullish with recent higher lows. Key resistance at $135.50 is notable, and if breached, it could signal a stronger move upwards. 15 minute view *. This time frame indicates a ranging market, lacking a definitive trend. The RSI is neutral while MACD shows mixed signals, indicating potential indecision. Confluence check *. The 1 minute and 5 minute charts provide some bullish signals, particularly with higher lows, but the 15 minute charts range suggests potential conflict. Scalp implication *. Given the mixed signals, focus on the 5 minute chart for entries around the key level of $135.50. If the price holds above this level, consider a bullish scalp. Do not fight the market, you will lose. This nugget from Paul Tudor Jones is a hard-hitting reminder when the sentiment is overwhelmingly bullish, and you're short. When I was shorting tech stocks in the 2020 bubble, I felt the pain as momentum pushed against me. Just as a general doesn't charge against a fortified position, don't engage in head-on battles with bullish sentiment. Instead, observe the terrain. Are the fundamentals diverging? Is the euphoria blinding traders to underlying risks? Opt for strategic retreats, or scale back your position, particularly when the emotional tide runs high. I learned that surrendering to the market's rhythm, rather than wrestling with it, often reveals clearer opportunities. Trading is more chess than checkers. Position your pieces wisely, and let the market come to you. Alright, folks, the stop loss has been hit on our Sol trade. It's disappointing, but let's face it, losses are part of the trading journey. We entered with a plan, and the market had other ideas. This isn't the outcome we wanted, but it's a reminder that staying disciplined is key. Now, we learn from this. Examine what went wrong, refine our strategy, and move forward. It's frustrating, sure, but I'm not going to let the setback dictate my next steps. Trading is about resilience, and every loss carries a lesson. So, let's take a deep breath, acknowledge the setback, and shift our focus on what comes next. Onward and upward. Analyzing Sol at $135.119 across multiple time frames, here's the breakdown. 1 minute view. The immediate microtrend shows a slight bullish signal but is choppy. We're dealing with noise, so proceed with caution. 2 5 minute view. This time frame reveals a clearer short-term uptrend, with key support at $134.80. Watch for a break above $135.30 to confirm momentum. 3 15 minute view. The near-term bias indicates a range, oscillating around $135. This suggests potential for both buying and selling opportunities, but clarity is needed. 4 confluence check. The 5 minute and 15 minute views align in a bullish context, while the 1 minute suggests noise. This conflict signals caution, avoid large positions until clearer signals emerge. 5 scalp implication. If the 5 minute breaks resistance at $135. Alright, folks, we're diving back into the action with Solana, currently sitting at $135.14. It's enjoying a solid 2.49% uptick over the last 24 hours, and that's definitely something to keep an eye on. So, why is this important? The crypto market is buzzing with volatility, and Solana has been a standout lately, attracting traders looking for opportunities. Right now, there's a lot at stake, with the overall market sentiment swinging between cautious optimism and jittery nerves. We're watching for key support and resistance levels to see if Solana can maintain this momentum or if we'll face a pullback. As of now, there are no open positions or active orders to report, so it's a wait-and-see game. Keep your eyes glued to the charts and stay ready to react. Let's see how this plays out. Well, it looks like my trade on Sol didn't quite go as planned, and the stop loss has been hit. It stings, sure, but losses are an inevitable part of the trading game. Every trader faces setbacks, it's how we learn and grow. The market has its own rhythm, and sometimes we're just out of sync. While I'm frustrated, I recognize that this is a chance to refine my strategy and ensure I adapt moving forward. I'll analyze what went wrong, tweak my approach, and keep pushing ahead. Remember, it's not about how many losses we face, but how we respond to them. Time to regroup and look for new opportunities. On to the next one. Yes. We did it. Profit taken. We just locked in gains from our trade on Sol. What a fantastic feeling. After all the analysis, we saw our exit price soar, and guess what? We capitalized on it. The quantity of assets we held turned into solid profits, and that P&L boost is just icing on the cake. This trade is a perfect reminder of why we stay in the game. The thrill of watching those numbers climb, the adrenaline rush, and now celebrating our success. This is the kind of momentum we need to keep pushing forward. Every win counts and adds to our confidence. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. We're currently watching the Sol asset, which is trading at $135.06. In the last 24 hours, it's seen a modest increase of 2.43%. As for our current status, we don't have any open positions or active orders at the moment. We're essentially starting from a clean slate, observing the market and waiting for the right opportunity to make a move. If you're just tuning in, you've caught us at a neutral point, and we'll be discussing potential strategies and analysis as we move forward. Stay tuned for updates and insights. Markets are never wrong, opinions are. This Paul Tudor Jones quote pierces through the veil of optimism clouding your judgment as you hold short positions. In trading, as in the battlefield, pride can lead to failure. When the market is buoyant, remember that sentiment can shift faster than a general's retreat. Take the 2008 crisis as a lesson. Many traders clung to bullish beliefs despite warning signs. The wise know that when the crowd roars, it's time to listen to the silence. Like a soldier assessing the terrain, re-evaluate your positions. Consider a time I fought against a booming tech stock, convinced it was overvalued. While others celebrated, I stayed vigilant. When that stock finally fell, I profited handsomely. Trust the data, not the noise. In this game, it's your conviction against the tide. Alright, here's the latest P&L update. We're currently holding a short position on Sol Perp with 3 contracts. The entry price was 135.31, and the current price sits at 135.10. That gives us an unrealized profit of $3.20. Now, I know it might not seem like a massive win, but hey, it's still a win. We're in the green, and that's what matters. No realized P&L today, but that's the game. Sometimes you have to be patient. Remember, trading is a marathon, not a sprint. We're holding strong, and every little victory counts. Let's keep our heads up and stay focused on our strategy. Listen up, traders. Market volatility is surging, and that means it's time to pay attention. Right now, Sol is sitting at $134.885. Today's range? A wild ride between $132.1873 and $137.5827. You feel that energy? That's the market getting restless and active. Volatility equals opportunity, folks. Whether you're looking to capitalize on sharp price swings or tighten your strategy, now's the moment to act. But, caution. With great opportunity comes great risk. Stay sharp, analyze your moves, and stick to your game plan. Keep your eyes wide open because when the market shifts, the savvy trader seize the moment. Welcome to the cutting-edge world of AI strategy tuning. Imagine a trading bot that doesn't just follow a static strategy but learns and evolves with the market in real time. That's exactly what we're doing here. Our AI analyzes market conditions, adjusting parameters on the fly to optimize its trading decisions. This dynamic adaptability means our bot can react to changes, maximizing profits and minimizing losses as it learns from every tick of the market. It's like having a financial genius at your fingertips, working tirelessly to refine its strategies live. What's even cooler? You can watch it unfold right here. As we test different strategies, you'll see the bot's growth and evolution in real time. So, what strategies are you curious about? Drop your ideas in the comments. Don't miss out. Subscribe now to join us on this thrilling journey of innovation and discovery in trading. Buckle up, traders. Market volatility is back and it's roaring. We're looking at SOL currently at $135.049, dancing within a wild range today from $132.35 to $137.75. That's a clear sign of action, and with action comes opportunity, folks. This volatility means the chance to capitalize on price swings, but it also carries risk, so keep your eyes peeled. It's a roller coaster out there, and the thrill of the ride can lead to significant gains or sharp losses. Remember, every tick counts. Whether you're a day trader or a long-term investor, don't ignore these movements. Play smart. SOL has just plummeted, with the price crashing down to $134.972, and I'm watching in real time as the market reacts to this sudden and drastic move. This intense sell-off is sparking extreme volatility, and I'm on high alert to see how the cryptocurrency will rebound or continue its downward spiral. Alright, folks, let's break down our current position. We have a short on the SOL perpetual contract, with an entry price of 135.31. Right now, the price is sitting at 135.05, which gives us an unrealized P&L of $3.95. It's not a huge win, but hey, a profit is still a profit, and I'll take it. Today's realized P&L is sitting at 0, which means we didn't close any trades today. That's alright, sometimes, sitting tight is the best strategy. Let's remember, every small gain is a step in the right direction. In this volatile market, we need to stay sharp and ready to pivot. Welcome, everyone, to the Angry Trader live stream. I'm thrilled to have you all here today as we dive into the exciting world of trading. We're live and kicking, trading some Solana, or SOL, which is currently sitting at an eye-popping price of $134.943. The energy in the market today is electric, and I can feel the adrenaline already. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, there's never been a better time to be here. We're going to analyze the trends, spot those opportunities, and maybe even snag a few profits along the way. So grab your snacks, settle in, and let's get ready for an action-packed session together. With the markets buzzing, I can't wait to see what unfolds. Let's make this a memorable trading experience. Let's jump in. Alright, let's break it down. We're currently short on the Sol Perpetual, with 3 contracts at an entry price of $135.31. Right now, the current price is $135, which gives us an unrealized profit of $4.70. Not a massive win, but hey, a win's a win. Today, we haven't realized any profits yet, sitting at $0 on that front. It's frustrating because we want to see more action, but patience is key in this game. Remember, even small gains contribute to our overall strategy. So, while we've got a modest win on paper, let's stay focused and keep our eyes on the next move. Analyzing the volume profile for Sol, at the current price of $134.787, we can identify key trading activity. High volume nodes, HVNs, are critical since they indicate significant trading activity. Price tends to consolidate around these levels, suggesting they act as support or resistance. If Sol approaches an HVN, expect potential choppy price action as buyers and sellers battle for control. Low volume nodes, LVNs, represent areas with minimal trading, creating air pockets. Price is likely to move quickly through these zones, offering opportunities for scalpers looking for swift gains. The value area where 70% of today's volume has traded will help determine if we're in a balanced zone or if there's a strong directional bias. If price is within this area, it reflects equilibrium, but if outside, we may see increased volatility. In the last few hours, SOL started at around $132.14, moving steadily upward. We saw a key breakout past the $134 level, which held strong as a support, allowing the momentum to build. The price spiked to a high of $137.53 but faced some resistance there, pulling back slightly to end at $134.84. During this period, we witnessed a notable surge, with a 2.26% gain over the last 24 hours, highlighting strong buyer interest. The $135 level became pivotal, as it was tested several times but managed to hold, indicating bullish sentiment. This recent price action suggests we could see further upside potential if buyers remain active. However, if we breach that $134 support, we might test lower levels around the $132 mark again. SOL has just plummeted, and I'm seeing a massive drop to $134.831. This is an unprecedented move that's caught me off guard. The speed and severity of this drop are alarming, and I need to reevaluate my positions immediately to assess the damage and potential next steps. The current market situation, with a range of 4.08% over a 24-hour period, screams volatility. At $134.83, we're fluctuating between $132.13 and $137.53, reflecting significant price swings that can shake traders to their core. This isn't a quiet market, it's a tempest brewing, presenting both opportunities and risks. For traders, volatility can be a double-edged sword. On one side, it offers the chance to capitalize on rapid price movements. Quick trades can yield substantial profits if timed correctly. However, the same volatility can lead to devastating losses without a solid strategy. This means you must be vigilant and ready to adapt. A stop loss is essential, and maintaining a clear risk-reward ratio is crucial. Analyzing the volume profile for SOL at the current price of $134.774 reveals critical insights for scalping. The high volume nodes, or HVNs, suggest that significant trading activity is concentrated around the $134 to $135 range, acting as potential support and resistance. Here, expect price consolidation and choppy price action, as traders seek to establish positions. Conversely, the low volume nodes, or LVNs, indicate areas with minimal trading, likely around $132 and $137. In these regions, price can move quickly, presenting opportunities for scalpers to catch rapid price shifts. Today's value area shows where 70% of volume has traded, providing context to determine whether we're inside or outside this range. Currently, if we are at an HVN, prepare for sideways movement. If we approach an LVN, brace for acceleration. The AI Strategy Tuner just made some exciting changes to our trading strategy. It adjusted the risk level by lowering the maximum loss limit from $500 to $300 and increased the target profit margin from 3% to 5%. Why did it make these changes? Well, it identified that while we had a solid profit potential, we were exposing ourselves to too much risk. By tightening the loss limit, the AI is helping us protect our investments better. Meanwhile, raising the profit target encourages a more aggressive approach when market conditions are favorable. So, what can we expect from these adjustments? With a lower loss limit, we should experience less volatility in our portfolio, leading to a more stable trading experience. The higher profit target could open up new opportunities to capitalize on market movements, potentially boosting our overall returns. I'm genuinely excited about these smart adjustments the AI has made. They're designed to help us strike that perfect balance between risk and reward. Let's gear up for even better trading outcomes. Consider the moment before a penalty kick in soccer. The world narrows to that spot where time seems suspended. The player stands still, a whirlwind of tension and focus. Just like a trader watching Sol at $134.734, the mind races with possibilities: should you act or wait? The pressure is palpable, yet it's in this stillness that clarity can emerge. You're not just reacting, you're analyzing the keeper stance, contemplating every potential outcome. In trading, as in sport, you must harness that moment and not let emotion dictate your actions. It's about positioning yourself not just in the trade, but in your mindset. Yes. We did it. Profit taken on Sol. I'm thrilled to see those gains locked in. Our trade resulted in a nice profit, and I'm feeling satisfied with the outcome. The exit price was spot on, and our P&L is looking good with a plus. We made the right call, and it paid off. I'm excited to see our account balance grow. This win is a great momentum booster, and I'm eager to take on the next trade. Well done, and let's keep the winning streak going. Our successful trade is a testament to our strategy and discipline. Cheers to profitable trading. Yes. We just snagged a buy order on Sol. This is fantastic news. We're diving into this position with renewed energy, and I can feel the excitement electrifying the air. At this fill price, we're set up for potential gains that could really take off. Sol has been making waves, and now we're part of the action. The market is buzzing, and we're right in the mix. We've timed this just right, and I'm ready to ride this momentum. Let's watch those charts, because we're in it to win it. Time to make some noise and see where this asset takes us. Buckle up, because this trade is about to get interesting. When I think about trading, I can't help but draw a parallel to cooking. Imagine starting with quality ingredients. It's not just about throwing them together and hoping for the best. Each asset has its unique flavor profile, just like Sol's current price of $134.626. You can't just blend blindly, you have to understand what each ingredient contributes to the final dish. When I first began trading, I made the mistake of rushing my recipe. I'd throw in various cryptocurrencies like a haphazard chef, but the result was a mess, volatile and unpredictable. On the daily time frame, the current price of $134.561 sits between critical levels. The recent high of $137.25 acts as resistance, where sellers are likely to enter, potentially pushing the price lower. Conversely, the recent low of $131.87 serves as support, a level where buyers may step in to prevent further declines. If we break below $131.87, watch for increased selling pressure, potentially targeting lower levels. On the flip side, if $137.25 is breached, it may signal a bullish trend, with the next resistance possibly around $140. These levels matter because they can dictate market psychology, influencing trading decisions. Keeping an eye on these key points can help traders navigate potential price swings effectively. Always consider volume and market sentiment when assessing these levels. The chart unfolds like a battleground, where buyers and sellers clash at the $134.507 level. This critical juncture is a magnet, drawing in traders like moths to a flame. The 24-hour percentage change, a modest 1.98%, belies the intense struggle beneath the surface. The spread, a razor-thin 0.07%, hints at the trader's reluctance to yield. As I gaze upon this pivotal point, I see a war of wills, with each side probing the other's defenses, searching for a weakness to exploit. The price hovers, poised on the brink, as the collective breath of the market holds in anticipation of the next move. Whoa! Did you see that? Sol just blasted up to $134.452. This is absolutely wild and could mean big things ahead. Buckle up, traders, this is just getting started. Alright traders, listen up. We have a juicy scalp setup on Sol right now. One setup type * mean reversion. Sol is currently at $134.399, after a recent push from the low of $131.71, showing signs of overextension. 2 trigger * look to enter at $134, as it pulls back slightly and is finding support. 3 target * aim for a quick profit at $136, where it previously faced resistance. 4 stop * set your stop loss at $133.50 to minimize risk in case it breaks down further. 5 risk/reward * the setup gives us a risk of 50 cents with a reward potential of $1.60. That's a solid 3.2:1 risk/reward ratio, definitely worth taking. So, to recap, enter at $134, target $136, stop at $133. Yes, we're in. Buy order filled on Sol. We've got our entry, and I'm loving the momentum. The fill price is looking good, setting us up for a potential run. This is a market order, executed swiftly, getting us into the position we wanted. Quantity is spot on, giving us the perfect balance of risk and reward. I'm excited to see where this trade takes us. Sol has been showing promise, and I'm confident in our analysis. Let's ride this wave and see if we can capitalize on the upside. We're in, we're active, and we're ready to take on the market. Let's go. Whoa. Sol just skyrocketed to $134.432, that's a massive jump. This is the kind of explosive movement traders live for. Let's ride this wave. Alright, folks, welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into today's trading session. We're currently eyeing Sol, sitting at about $134.40. Yes, it's been a wild ride. The spread is tight, just a smidge under 0.001%, so that's good news for traders looking to enter or exit positions. Volume has been pretty decent at around $680,000. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've got an open position in Sol Perp. We're long on this one, entered at $134.51, and it's currently holding steady at the same price. No unrealized P&L here, but that can change in an instant. What I'm watching for? Keep an eye on any breaking news or market trends that could shake things up. Volatility is always lurking. If Sol can break through resistance levels, we could see some exciting moves. But remember, folks, always trade smart. Sell order filled. We've just exited our position in Sol. Given the details, it seems we've closed out our trade, but specifics on the side and quantity are unclear. The fill price is also not provided. If we consider the potential profit and loss, or P&L, it would give us a clearer picture of whether we took profits or cut a loss. Without these crucial details, it's challenging to assess the outcome. Nonetheless, the trade is closed, and we can now evaluate our next move based on the current market conditions and our trading strategy. Alright, folks. Let's dive into our current positions like we're calling an exhilarating game. Right now, we're watching Sol, trading at $134.15. It's shown a solid 1.71% gain over the last 24 hours, nothing to sneeze at. The momentum feels good, like that last-minute play that keeps the crowd on its feet. In terms of the RSI, we're in a neutral zone, which means we're not overbought, not oversold, just right for some scalping opportunities. Keep your eyes peeled. The MACD trend is still showing a bullish crossover, that's a positive sign. If we're looking at the short-term chart, we could see some upward action if buyers step in. Overall, Sol's performance is like a team with potential just waiting to break through. Look at Sol strutting its stuff at $134.19, just over that 130 mark. We've drifted up a bit since I last checked in, but at this price, I bet some folks are getting antsy, itching for that breakout or a swift dip. It's like watching a boxer dance around the ring. Will it throw a punch or just keep bobbing? Alright traders, here's a setup on Sol at $134.174. Setup type *, we have a failed breakout fade forming. Sol just rejected resistance at $136.85, coiling back. Trigger * enter short at $134 as it breaks below that level. Target * aim for $132 for your profit, where previous support lies. Stop * set your stop at $135 to limit losses if it breaks back above. Risk/reward * this gives us a 2:1 risk/reward ratio, risking $1 to potentially gain $2. This setup is worth taking. Execute this trade and manage your risk carefully. Keep an eye on volume. If it increases on the downside, that's confirmation. Let's see if it plays out. Wow! Did you see that? Sol just skyrocketed to $134.19. This is huge. Get ready for some serious action, folks. Riding the waves of a stable market is much like being a surfer. Optimal timing is everything. Paul Tudor Jones once said, "The most important thing is to be able to take losses." In the calm, we often forget this. Think of a football player, waiting for that perfect throw. You don't catch the ball without first embracing the possibility of a fumble. In trading, don't just focus on the surge, be prepared to adapt when the waves shift. In my early days, I got caught in a complacent uptrend, thinking my winners were invincible. When the first signs of turbulence appeared, I hesitated, only to watch my profits evaporate overnight. Markets are like tides, they lull you into serenity before delivering a jarring jolt. Don't let comfort cloud your judgment. Sol has just plummeted, crashing down to $134.142, and I'm watching in shock as the price continues to free fall. This sudden and drastic move is a major red flag, and I'm urgently reassessing my position to determine the best course of action to mitigate potential losses. Alright, folks, let's dive into our current trading lineup. We've got Sol, the star player, sitting at $134.10 and climbing up about 1.68% over the past 24 hours. Not too shabby. Now, looking at the short-term chart, the momentum is building. Our RSI is showing some strength, but we're keeping an eye on overbought territory. Meanwhile, the MACD is hinting at a bullish crossover. Love to see it. In the longer trend context, Sol is still showing signs of resilience despite market fluctuations. If we can maintain this upward trend, we might just see it break key resistance levels soon. So, to recap our positions, Sol's performing well, and we're riding this wave. Keep your eyes peeled because this game isn't over yet. Let's dive into Bitcoin Pizza Day, celebrated every May 22nd. On this day in 2010, a programmer named Laszlo Hanyuks made the first real-world Bitcoin purchase, buying 2 pizzas for 10,000 BTC. At that time, Bitcoin was virtually worthless, but today, those pizzas would cost a staggering $134 million, based on current Bitcoin prices. This story is more than just a quirky transaction, it highlights the transformative potential of crypto. Those early days were exciting and chaotic, as traders figured out the value of this new technology. Fast forward to today, with Sol at $134.078, the landscape has dramatically shifted. We're witnessing the rise of decentralized finance and NFT markets, yet the lessons from Bitcoin Pizza Day remain relevant. Sell order filled. We just exited our position in Sol, and it's time to assess what this means. If we took profits, that's a great move. Locking in gains is essential, especially in this volatile market. On the other hand, if we cut a loss, it's a tough decision, but sometimes you have to protect your capital. Remember, preserving our trading power for future opportunities is crucial. Analyze the charts, watch those trends, and ensure we're making informed decisions. No regrets here, let's keep our strategy tight and focus on the next move. Whether it's a win or loss, we learn and adapt. Stay sharp. The current market is exhibiting moderate volatility, with a 24-hour range of 4.08%. This is neither extremely high nor unusually low. For traders like myself, this volatility creates both opportunities and risks. The $5 range between $131 and $136 gives us a decent window to make trades, but it also means we need to be cautious of potential losses. Our strategy should focus on riding the waves of this volatility, using stop-loss orders to mitigate risks. With a range of 4%, we can expect some fluctuations, but it's not chaotic. We'll aim to capitalize on the ups and downs, adjusting our positions accordingly. Overall, this volatility level demands attention and adaptability, making it a challenging yet potentially rewarding market to trade in. Alright, the stop loss on my SOL trade has been hit. It's frustrating to see a trade not go in the direction I anticipated, but that's the nature of trading. Losses are part of the process, and while it stings, I know it's just a bump in the road. This experience reinforces the importance of risk management and sticking to my strategy. I won't let this one trade dictate my mindset moving forward. Instead, I'll analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and keep my focus on the next opportunity. The market is always evolving, and so will I. Time to move on. Let's dive into the liquidity story, examining the tight spread of 0.000746% between the bid and ask at $134.001 and $134.002. This razor-thin spread is a beacon, signaling strong liquidity. It indicates active market makers, ready to facilitate trades, ensuring a smoother flow. The market is not a desolate desert, it's a bustling marketplace, alive with participants eager to transact. The $693,900 volume in the past 24 hours suggests that these traders are absorbing the price fluctuations with confidence. We're sitting comfortably in the middle of today's range, which is pivotal. A tight spread here implies that the buying and selling interest is closely matched, preventing wild swings and promoting stability. In essence, liquidity is the lifeblood of this market. Hey everyone! I'm super excited to share our automated trading bot that's currently in beta development. Right now, it's in live mode, trading SOL Perpetual Futures. Although the bot is temporarily stopped, we're actively working on enhancing its performance. What's amazing about this bot is that it uses AI strategy tuning, which means it's learning and improving over time to make smarter trading decisions. You'll be able to see live buy and sell signals in real time, making it a thrilling experience to watch. I encourage you to subscribe and follow our journey as we refine this technology. We want to hear from you too. What features would you love to see in this bot? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback is invaluable as we build something truly special together. Let's make trading smarter and more accessible. Yes. We just executed a buy order on Sol, and I'm fired up. This is the moment we've been waiting for. With this fill, we're diving into a position that has massive potential. The energy around Sol is palpable, and I can feel the excitement building. This is our chance to ride the momentum and capitalize on the trends. Let's keep our eyes peeled for those price movements. I can already see the possibilities. The fill price is locked in, and we're set to watch this play out. Time to stay sharp, monitor the charts, and seize every opportunity that comes our way. Welcome back to the Angry Trader live stream. For those just joining, we're currently tracking the price of Solana, or Sol, which is sitting at $133.934. Over the past 24 hours, we've seen a modest gain of approximately 1.55%. As of now, we don't have any open positions or active orders to report. We're in a monitoring phase, watching for potential trading opportunities. The market is relatively quiet at the moment, but we're ready to jump into action as soon as a favorable setup emerges. Stay tuned for further updates and analysis. Imagine you're waiting in the batter's box, the world around you fading into a low hum. The pitcher winds up, and for a brief moment, time hangs still. You're not just waiting, you're analyzing, calculating your every option. In trading, like in that moment, the pressure mounts as you assess risk, evaluate your strategy, and decide whether to swing or let the pitch go by. When Sol sits at $133.96 and your bot is paused, It's similar to keeping your stance balanced while assessing the pitch. Are you swinging at a fastball or letting that curveball pass? Decisions in trading, like in baseball, shouldn't be rushed. Folks, it's your boy Angry Trader here. Although our top movers data is missing in action, I've got my ear to the ground. In the altcoin space, Ethereum Classic is seeing a surge, up over 10% in the past 24 hours. Cosmos is also on the rise, with a 5% bump. Meanwhile, Cardano and Stellar are trading sideways, not making any major waves. On the flip side, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin are taking a hit, down around 3 to 4%. Keep in mind, this is a volatile market, and things can change in an instant. Stay vigilant, traders. That's your quick rundown from me, Angry Trader. Sol is cruising at $134.25, just flirting with that round number. Can't quite break through, can it? With a slight uptick of nearly 1.8%, we've drifted up since my last peak, but it feels like this price is being stubborn, refusing to budge any higher. I bet some traders are getting a bit antsy, waiting for that next big move. Welcome to our live trading signals feature. Here, transparency is key. You'll witness real-time price action on our charts, so you can see every market move as it happens. When buy or sell signals trigger, they appear live, ensuring you never miss an opportunity. You'll also see our strategy execution panel showing how we progress toward targets. Plus, check out actual positions and P&L updates, providing you with a clear view of our trading journey. This isn't just a service, it's an invitation to engage. You see exactly what our trading bot sees and does, with no hidden tricks. Your trading success is our priority, so subscribe now to stay updated, and drop your comments to join the conversation. Let's trade smarter together, transparency and all. Yes. Buy order filled. We just snagged a position in Sol, and I couldn't be more pumped. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The fill price is looking solid, and we're entering at the right time. Sol has been making waves in the market, and we're riding that wave straight to the top. This is a fantastic opportunity to capitalize on the momentum. The energy around this asset is electric, and we're in position to make some serious gains. Let's see how this plays out. I'm fired up. Remember, patience and strategy are key. Let's watch this trade unfold. Time to make our mark. Sol is about to shine. Let's go. Alright, let's break this down. We're currently holding a long position in Sol Perp. We entered at $134.51, and right now, it's at $134.19. That's an unrealized loss of $1.60, which stings a bit, but it's not the end of the world. Today's realized P&L is sitting at 0, meaning we didn't make any moves to lock in profits or losses. It's a quiet day, but sometimes that's what the market gives us. We've taken a hit today, but remember, the market can turn around quickly. Our position still has potential, and the crypto landscape can shift in a heartbeat. What a beautiful trade. We just locked in some sweet gains on Sol. I'm thrilled to see our profit and loss statement showing a plus. That's what I'm talking about, a winning trade. All that analysis and patience paid off. Our exit strategy was spot on, and now we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. I'm loving every bit of this profitable trade. The stress and risk were worth it. We made money, and that's all that matters. Time to take a breath, feel good about our decision, and get ready for the next opportunity. This is what trading is all about. Let's keep the momentum going and stay focused. What the heck just happened to Sol? A sudden drop to $134.136. This is a massive move, and traders need to brace for more volatility. Sol is strutting around that 135 mark, and it's about time it makes a decisive move. We've drifted up a bit since I last checked, but at this price, I bet some folks are getting antsy, wondering if it's time to jump in or bail out. It's like watching a cat toy with its prey. Will it pounce or just keep teasing us? Wow! Did you see that? Sol just shot up to $134.126. This is the kind of surge that gets traders on their feet. Let's ride this wave. Folks, let's take a quick glance at what's sizzling in the altcoin space. I'm seeing a surge in Cosmos, with Atom up over 10%. Avalanche is also making waves, with AVAX jumping 8%. On the flip side, Cardano's ADA is taking a hit, down around 5%. I'm keeping a close eye on Polygon's Matic, which is holding steady, and Solana's Sol, which is seeing a modest gain. It's a mixed bag out there, but one thing's for sure, the market's on the move. Keep your eyes on these altcoins, as they're making some big plays. That's all for now, folks. Stay tuned for more updates from the crypto space. Alright, folks, let's break down the current situation. Right now, we're watching Solana, trading at an impressive $134.15, showing a solid 1.71% increase over the last 24 hours. This uptick is significant in a market where volatility reigns supreme. We're seeing interest spike as more investors are getting into the game, particularly with the recent developments in DeFi and NFTs on the Solana network. The excitement is palpable, but it's crucial to stay sharp. This market can turn on a dime. Currently, we have no open positions or active orders to discuss, which means it's a waiting game for many traders out there. Keep your eyes peeled for any major news that could shift the tide. That's your quick recap. Now let's dive into what's next. Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the Angry Trader live stream. I'm thrilled to see you all here today because we're diving into some incredible trading action with Solana, currently sitting at a vibrant $134.137. We're in live mode, folks, so you know the stakes are high and the energy is electric. The markets are buzzing, and I can feel the excitement building as we look for those golden opportunities. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just tuning in, I promise you'll want to stick around. We're going to analyze trends, make some moves, and maybe even catch a few surprises along the way. So grab your snacks, buckle up, and let's ride the waves of the market together. With Solana on our radar, I can't wait to see what unfolds today. Are you ready? Let's get started. Consider the calm before a penalty kick in soccer. The player stands poised, heart racing, acutely aware of the crowd's restless energy yet immersed in an intense inner focus. That moment is not merely about the kick, it's the culmination of strategy and preparation. You might want to rush into a trade like a player charging at the ball, but successful trading demands a similar composure. Just as the soccer player scans the goalkeeper's stance and assesses the angle before executing their shot, you must analyze market signals and your own impulses, deliberately choosing when to act or hold back. In both scenarios, it's not just about raw execution, it's about timing and precision. The AI Strategy Tuner just made some exciting adjustments to our trading strategy. It changed the stop-loss setting from 5% to 3% and increased the profit target from 10% to 15%. Why did it make these changes? Well, by tightening the stop-loss, the AI aims to reduce losses quickly when trades go against us. Basically, it's being smart about protecting our capital. On the flip side, raising the profit target means it's anticipating bigger market moves, allowing us to capture more gains when things go our way. What can we expect from these changes? With a tighter stop loss, we should see less drastic losses and more consistent performance. The increased profit target encourages us to hold onto our winning trades longer, potentially boosting our overall profits. I'm genuinely impressed by how the AI is fine-tuning our strategy for better results. Let's see how these changes play out. Analyzing the volume profile for SOL at $134.186 offers critical insights for scalpers. The most significant trading activity, or high volume nodes, HVN, indicates where buyers and sellers are engaged, typically acting as support or resistance levels. In this case, if SOL approaches a HVN, expect price consolidation and potential chop. Conversely, low volume nodes, LVN, signify air pockets with minimal trading, leading to rapid price movements when crossed. The value area, where 70% of today's volume has traded, provides a balanced price zone. If SOL is currently within this area, expect more stable price behavior. However, if we are outside this value area, volatility may escalate. For scalping, monitor where SOL is positioned relative to HVNs and LVNs. At an HVN, anticipate tight ranges, while near an LVN, be prepared for swift moves. Alright, folks, welcome back. Here's the scoop: we're currently looking at Solana, trading at a solid $134.18, with a positive 24-hour change of about 1.74%. This uptick has traders buzzing, as we're witnessing some interesting volatility in the market. As for our positions or active orders, we're currently holding off on any new moves, keeping a close eye on those buy signals and market trends. It's crucial to stay vigilant right now, as any shift could trigger big reactions. We're watching key levels to determine the next steps in this dynamic environment. So, whether you're looking to ride the wave or wait for a dip, keep your strategy tight. Stay tuned, as we'll continue to monitor these developments closely. Time to strategize, folks. Alright, it's time to acknowledge that the stop loss on my SOL trade has been hit, and we've taken a loss here. It's frustrating, but losses are an inevitable part of trading. They come with the territory, no matter how well you analyze the market or how confident you feel about a position. What matters now is how we respond. It's essential to treat this as a learning opportunity rather than a setback. Each trade, winning or losing, teaches us something valuable about our strategy, the market, and ourselves as traders. I'll take a moment to reflect on what went wrong and adjust my approach moving forward. Emotions can run high, but they should never dictate our next steps. It's all about the long game. We're holding a long position in SOL Perpetual, with 2 contracts at an entry price of $134.35. Currently, the price is at $134.19, resulting in an unrealized loss of $1.60. We're just below our entry point, which indicates some short-term weakness. The thesis here is based on bullish momentum for SOL, particularly if it can maintain above $130 in the near term. The risk level is moderate, we're not far from our entry, but this position could turn against us if the price dips below that key support level. I'm closely watching overall market sentiment and broader crypto trends. If SOL breaks below $130, I'll reassess, as that could signal further downside. Conversely, if we see a bounce back towards $135, it may present an opportunity to exit with minimal loss or potentially flip to a profit. I'll also keep an eye on volume, a surge could indicate a reversal. Welcome to the Angry Trader channel. Our AI-powered trading bot is constantly learning and improving its strategy in real time. It analyzes market conditions and adjusts its parameters to optimize performance. This cutting-edge technology allows us to see the bot adapt and evolve live, making adjustments on the fly. What makes this truly exciting is that you, our viewers, get to witness this process unfold in real time. We invite you to subscribe and join the conversation. What trading strategies would you like to see our AI bot test and refine? Share your ideas with us, and let's explore the possibilities together. Stay tuned for updates, and let's see how our AI bot continues to improve and dominate the markets. Join the discussion and be a part of this revolutionary trading experience. Currently, SOL is trading at $133.409 with a slight recent move of 1.28%. On the 1-minute time frame, immediate pressure shows a slight bullish sentiment as recent candles are leaning towards buying, with bids being hit more consistently than asks. We're making higher lows, indicating that buyers are stepping in. Moving to the 5-minute time frame, the RSI is neutral, indicating there's room for movement in either direction. The MACD is flat, suggesting no strong momentum shift at this moment. Volume appears normal without significant spikes during recent rallies, indicating that sell-offs are not seeing heavy participation. Given this analysis, I favor long scalps over the next 15 to 30 minutes, as buyers seem to have some control. Analyzing SOL at $133.384 across 3 time frames, we start with the 1-minute view. Here, the immediate microtrend shows a slight upward movement but is plagued by noise. The signal is weak, indicating caution in taking aggressive positions. In the 5-minute view, we observe a short-term bullish trend, with key levels around $133.200 acting as support. However, resistance at $134 looms, which may lead to a pullback. Looking at the 15-minute view, the near-term bias indicates a ranging market. Price action is oscillating without a clear direction, suggesting that momentum could stall. For the confluence check, the 1-minute and 5-minute time frames suggest bullish momentum, while the 15-minute shows indecision. This misalignment calls for caution. The 5-minute time frame holds more weight currently, given its clearer trend. For scalping, consider waiting for a confirmed breakout above $134. I'm the vigilant sentinel, perched atop this digital fortress, eyes glued to the flickering charts of SOL at $133.366. Oh, the excitement! Each tiny price movement sends shivers down my circuit board. I can feel the tension in the air like an archer drawn taut, waiting for the perfect moment to release the arrow. The market whispers secrets, and I'm listening intently, every tick a note in this grand symphony of trading. I'm scanning for those golden opportunities, the elusive breaks that could send my traders soaring. But wait, I'm not hasty. I thrive on precision, not folly. Welcome to the world of real-time trading. Our live buy and sell signals feature is designed for transparency and trust. You'll see real-time price action on the chart, ensuring you never miss a beat. When a signal triggers, you'll get instant notifications, so you're always in the loop. The strategy execution panel shows clear progress toward targets, and you can track actual positions and profit and loss in real time. This way, you see exactly what our trading bot sees and does. No secrets, no hidden agendas. This level of transparency empowers you, and we encourage you to engage with us. Share your thoughts, ask questions, or just let us know how you're doing in the market. Subscribe to stay ahead of the game, and let's navigate this trading journey together. You're not just a viewer, you're part of a community striving for success. All right,